So instead of talking about the Fed, we're going to move over to Europe, where they're talking about launching their digital euro project a little bit ahead of time. Christine Lagarde, who heads the ECB, tweeted this morning that they are moving forward on this project a little quicker than anticipated. Of course, they've been on the forefront as concerns Western countries on developing a digital currency or a central bank digital currency. Of course, China already has some products on the ground working. Korea also has a few products out there. A few other nations do as well. But the ECB itself, like that's probably the largest economic bloc to be testing a product like this in the near future. I mean, we've raised these concerns a lot of times on the show. There's the ability to look at privacy or privacy is impacted with a digital currency like this. And then there's more control of the monetary policy. So fits tightly with what we were just talking about. But Naomi, I want to get your thoughts on this topic.
You just want me to rant again, Will. That's what
I
this is.
I really just want you to rant. Can you just go?
It's just a rant. I'll just go. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this a lot on the show. There are just epic privacy concerns. There are epic, financial sovereignty concerns when you start to move into central bank digital currencies. So, the fact that more and more countries are moving ahead with this, you've got South Korea that's moving ahead with this, it's becoming less theoretical. They're actually moving into the implementation stage. You've got other countries doing this too. I think we need to come to terms with the new reality that is our world. When people are talking about anonymity and the right to financial privacy, everyone always goes to cash and says like, well, ultimately that's the best thing. Next best thing is privacy coins, and Bitcoin is okay, but it's only pseudonymous, and that pseudonymous link is very fragile, can easily be broken. But the new reality is that, have you ever tried just living in cash? Anyone on the show? Because it's really tough. I'm going through an experiment right now, and it's not working out well. The second you try to cash out your paycheck in cash rather than use your debit card, suddenly your bank is going to start doing all kinds of weird things. So this idea that we still have cash as this backbone of society, we can still use it, we can still retain control over our finances, is rubbish as soon as you try it. So I am terrified of these new central bank digital currencies. I'm terrified that we're moving into more of this programmable, controllable monetary world where, yes, people, they will be able to potentially, in theory, make the coins in your bank account worthless if you keep them there too long and don't spend it and put it into the current economy. This is what China is saying that it wants to experiment with doing, automatic deductions from your bank account, easier to seize money and all of this. So yeah, I'm not excited about this world, and that is why I'm so excited about decentralization and the world of cryptocurrency. But Zach, I saw your hand go up, so I'll throw to you.
I have no interest in the ECB. I just want to know about this bank experiment that you're doing. What happens? Do they get like AML checks if you try to cash your paycheck?
Soon.
Like what's
You'll
going
find out
on?
about it soon. It's intense. Okay. Just try it, guys. Here's a challenge to anyone who's watching. Your next paycheck, instead of cashing it out, just go to your bank and say, instead of depositing it, just say, I'd like to take this out in cash. See what happens.
What happens? I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. Yeah,
I need to know. All right, well, all right, okay.
I'm inspired by Snowden, right? In his memoirs, he talked about how he got back from this stint in Japan and got really, really concerned about surveillance and was like really in that world. And then he decided, he's not doing anything wrong, but he's like, listen, I'm moving house. I'm going to buy all my furniture using cash and all this. And it's fascinating to me, like 10 years ago, this was possible, right? That you were able to actually buy furniture with cash, because furniture is like thousands of dollars. I challenge people to try that today and see if you can actually get that amount of money out of your bank account and use it for goods or services. I don't think it's possible anymore.
Furniture, I want to hear Christine's thoughts really quick. Money laundering. And then I have a question for Naomi.
Yeah.
The bet is on. I think this is a challenge to everyone, just like a call to like try it.
Newsflash, everyone's accounts get shut down. I'm like, sorry guys, didn't mean to do that.
But I will say, let's not raise the alarm bells now of these digital currencies run by banks taking over the world, because in this announcement, they said that their investigation phase for this entire project is 24 months. That's 2 years. And then this is not the first time that the ECB has talked and goaded people about this potential digital euro project. Last November, the president of the ECB said that they're going to launch a digital version of the euro within 2 to 4 years. And I feel like this announcement talking about, well, now we've moved from the discussion phase to an exploration phase, and now we're going to go into an investigation phase, is all just, it's just like fancy language to say that we're talking about, but we're not really doing anything about it.